Hello and good morning. Yes, Dave is on another trip across country. First stop will be in Tennessee for about 4 days, and then from there we're headed to Minnesota, and from there we're headed to Wyoming for about 5 weeks. I've got the Model X loaded up here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the front's full. The back passenger seat is stacked. Yeah, I'm the only one driving. My wife's gonna meet me in Tennessee. She had to take Hank and Luna to Nashville. The back is full. Yes, it is. Down below in the well down here, it's absolutely full. We come around over here. Yes, we are full. Yeah, and it's not just the Model X. Let's have a look what we're towing. This is a U-Haul 4x8 foot trailer. And is it full? And how? All the way to the front. This is a new table, believe it or not. Anyway, there you go. We are full with this too. I suspect there's probably this side of 1,000 pounds of stuff in there. All right, I'm just about ready to go. I'm going to hook up the Model X to the trailer here, and down the road we go. Yeah, one last item. Had to put a box in here. All right, I think we're ready to close this up. I think I'm ready. I brought everything that I could possibly bring. I've charged the car to 93%. That should get us all the way to the Pigeon Forge supercharger. We're leaving the house here at 93% in the Model X. And it's 72 degrees outside. I'm going to go hook up the trailer now, and we'll be pulling about, I'd say 1,300 to 1,500 pounds of trailer. We're going to drag it all the way to Tennessee, then to Minnesota, and then west to Wyoming for about 5 weeks. And then I'm coming back. I'm dumping the trailer off in Wyoming. Here's the trick when pulling a trailer like this with an EV. You know, a lot of times you're not able to just pull up and make it work. Looks like I may need to push the trailer back just a little bit, but here's the deal. I bought this Harbor Freight 1.5 ton jack. It's aluminum, it's portable, the shaft comes apart, and it goes in the car real well. You put it there, and since 60% of the weight of the trailer is up here, it's heavy. It's going to be, I don't know, a few hundred pounds. And trying to pick up that and move it and all that baloney, here's what we found last trip. So I'm going to crack this slowly, and we'll bring it down. And if I did my job right, too much, yeah, I'm going to have to pull forward, I think, just a hair. But let's just see. Maybe the receiver is large enough. Let's see what happens. No, not quite. All right, well, I'm going to pull forward now that I have a little weight on there. I just pulled forward a little bit. We're now lined up. Usually my helper helps me align this. There we go. Okay, the jack comes free, as you can see, and I'm ready to hook it up. So let's get that done. Here we are. In the Model X, it has a standard trailer connector. It's 7 pins. I stick an adapter in there so it adapts it to this little 4-pin straight. The safety chains are here. U-Haul shorted me a rubber keeper, which I'll probably go by a U-Haul place and get one. Not today. There's a keeper on the other side. I've added these links, actually made by Reese, the receiver trailer ball people, $8. I was going to buy a stainless, which was $12, and I thought, well, I can buy 2 for $8, so that's what I did. They're 5/16. They go up inside here in the Model X, as you can see. Trying to hook this up inside is a real pain, so I stick these links here and all is good. You put some twists, you crisscross it, and I think we're good to go. The ball is on. This is down, which indicates it's locked. If you wish, and I do have a bolt in there, you can stick it through here as a safety where this won't come off, which I think I'll do. But the problem with that is you have to take the bolt off every single time you take this off. So for right now, I'm going to leave it. And I think we're good to go. We're all hooked up, and we're going to tow it. So this is this Harbor Freight aluminum portable jack. You push this in, you can pull it apart. There's a little screw here you unscrew, comes out, screw it back in. Even though it's retained, you can take this, and you need two hands, and I can't do it, but this comes apart, and then there's a handle here, and the jack doesn't weigh that much. So put this in the side of the Model X, and when it comes time to pull it off, we're good. Here's a little pro tip. I used this jack to hold the back of the trailer up when I was loading it. With the jack in the front and jack in the back, the trailer was very stable. I ended up with a set of chocks, one on this side, one on the other. That's important because the trailer will twist and come off the front jack. Greg thought of this, tie rope between the two chocks here, and you just pull them out, just like an airplane would. All right, let's get these guys. And while it's a pain having two sets of chocks, the trailer doesn't twist on you. So I'm gonna put the chocks in here next to my wife's little can man. And I have also, as you see, a set of cones. Cones are really important. When you take your trailer off, you put cones in front of the trailer because some doofus not paying attention will park in front of your trailer and you can't hook up to it. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's do an inspection. I've aired up the tires in the Model X. They're brand new Cross Climate Michelins, and they're at 45 pounds. We'll check integrity of things. This is a lock. Holds it in, that's down. I think we're good. Now we're gonna check the air pressure of the trailer tires. That's one way. Here's the other way. I think we're good. But before I leave, I'm gonna hook up my air and check it out. I think it's supposed to have 65 pounds. 65 pounds cold. All right, well, you got to see this. I'm going to put the phone here. And remember, I got this from U-Haul now, right? You ready? Oh, look, 40 pounds. It's supposed to have 65 cold. And since my gauge only goes to 60, it'll end up being a little past 60 here. Why do you need trailer tires at the proper pressure? Because you don't want the load to cause issues. Almost there. Not a lot of volume to them. It's probably 65-ish. What do you think? I think so. Ready? Here we go. Oh, look, the same. You know, a mechanic once told me, he said, you know, air does not leak into your tire, so you have to check it all the time. Makes sense, right? There we go, 65. Now that the tires have the proper air pressure, There's the number, U-Haul. Track it down. Do your job. All right, make sure that your lock is in place. Door is shut all the way around. And then let's go test the lights. That'll be the next thing. I'm only me, so I can't test the brake lights, but I'll show you a way to do it. All right, this is the way I test the brake lights when it's only me. I set my camera down here carefully. Okay, and now I'm going to go test them. I think we're ready to go. Let's have a look at the position here of the trailer and its height to the ball. Pretty darn level. Look at that. I think we're good. Trailer's riding nice. It looks like 35% arrival. That's good. Today is Wednesday, and I travel Interstate 26 enough to know that it's truck day, so it should be fun. Low ceiling. It's lower than the hills here. On cruise control, no autopilot while I'm pulling a trailer. Except APC seems to be in a big old hurry. Go APC, look at that. Less than a car length. I wonder if your safety guy would be interested in that, huh, APC? Yeah. Oh, see, that didn't do you any good now, did it? Here's a little fun fact. 1,221 watt hours per mile. Wow. That was just doing the speed limit going up the grade there. And now our arrival percentage is 26%. That's fine. We can roll in at 0. It's okay. Just cruising along here at 65. Yeah, it's a mess up going south here. Cross your fingers. Just about ready to get on Interstate 40 to the west. Made it through all the construction. A lot of screwing around here for years and years. Another few years also. We're up here on Interstate 40 now. Hey, look at that. Blue sky. How nice. Get out from under that layer of clouds. Got 61 miles to go. Looks like our arrival percentage is now 23%. That'll probably come up a little bit, I would suspect, once we get off the highway here in another 30 miles. We'll be on the Foothills Parkway, which is, I don't know, 30, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, Wednesdays is always truck day around here. They're just everywhere. Going through the gorge, of course, now. All the trucks just get behind a slow one and everybody drives slow. Just stopped here at the rest stop. We continue up Interstate 40 here and then get off on Foothills Parkway all the way to the end here, and then Highway 339, all back roads here directly to the supercharger located in Pigeon Forge. Our arrival percentage is 25%, and it's good. All right, well, we're wasting time. Let's hit it. And we get off here at Foothills Parkway, just out of the gorge.
Take exit 443 on the right.
Foothill Parkway is a wonderful ride here. It cuts off all of the traffic and all that jazz. If you've ever watched my channel and you've seen some of my road trip stuff, you've seen probably going through the Foothill Parkway. I think the last time I came up here it was on autopilot, but today no autopilot. I'm just driving manually, and since we're pulling a trailer here in the Model X, autopilot will not function with a trailer on it. But as you can see, it's pretty nice here. If you come to Tennessee, I advise you at least take the Foothills Parkway. It's just a real pleasant looking drive here. Turning on Highway 339 now, Jones Cove Road. I think the last maybe time you saw me on here, I was running autopilot in the Model Y, and it was driving the whole way, but unfortunately not this time. If you look on the video, you'll notice some of these trees are starting to turn. Yeah, it's not going to be too long before we start losing the leaves off the trees and everything starts turning for the fall. Just coming into Pigeon Forge now. Getting close. 2.3 miles from the supercharger. We're getting close now. Third of a mile. Got the eye, or whatever they call that here. London's what they call it. Wow, look at the people here today. Normally I come, there's nobody here.
In 500 feet, turn right to stay on Teaster Lane. Then your destination will be on the right.
Well, I hope so. Oh, nice. Great. I'm just
Now
gonna
turn right
chill
to
out.
stay on Teaster Lane.
There, it says there's 11 free. Yeah, well, there's not. Oh, now it says there's 7 free. Great. I don't want to disconnect the trailer, so I think I'll just roll up and wait for the guy to finish up. Problem is, I can't charge anywhere unless these guys are gone, right? So the guy on the end, if he wasn't there, I could charge there if that guy's not in the end. So I'm just going to wait. Hopefully they'll charge up. They're both in Model 3, so we'll give them a few minutes here. I've ninja'd myself into the end spot here. I've gobbled up 2, but it's a 12 stall and it's only a few cars here. 29%. Looks like I've got, what's it say, 30 minutes. So we'll let this charge. It's 176 kilowatts. Be all right. Going to about 85%, and that'll hold me here during the time I'm in Pigeon Forge. All right, well, let's let it charge. Yeah, that changes quickly. Tesla superchargers charge fast. People don't have to wait a long time. Anyway, I was waiting for the guy on the left there, and he's just now leaving. As you can see, I kind of ninja'd and used up a couple extra spots, but it's what it takes sometimes without having to disconnect, especially when the station is actually empty here. Yeah, look at that. There's not a whole lot of slack left in that cord. This is why it's so important that there be a pull-in spot. Providing nobody parks there for a trailer, I needed a gobble up 2. The good part is there's 12 spots and no one's here. We're done, 83%. And look at what it cost me. Yeah, what the heck's up with that? Well, I got to tell you, the Model X, the 2020 Model X that I bought, comes with free supercharging. Not only is it an awesome road trip car, but it's also a free to drive road trip car. All right, we're done. We're going to unplug here and head over to the convention center. What a nice trip. Yeah, it wasn't difficult at all. Just charged up to 92% when I left. Drove all the way. Let's have a look at some of the stats here. You can see that I drove 127 miles, 59 kilowatt hours used at a rate of 466. Considering we had to go over quite a few hills, as you saw, we had over 1,000 watt hours per mile there for a short time. It worked out just fine. So all in all, today's trip was just fine. Be sure to watch the upcoming series here. I'm on the way to Wyoming here in the Model X, pulling a U-Haul 4x8 trailer. Once we're done with the activities here in Pigeon Forge, we're headed up to a place called Rochester, Minnesota. Going to be helping a friend of mine install some antennas for a few days. We're going to look around, check out Minnesota. From there, we head over to Wyoming through the Black Hills. Should be an interesting trip here, pulling a trailer with the Model X. Thank you for watching. I'll look for you in the upcoming series. Don't miss it, and take care.